Let's plant some hibiscus. So these plants I started from seed that was given to me by a friend here on TikTok, Arizona Zen Garden. And as you can see, they've already got some buds forming on the top. It's time to get these out. So I'm going to be planting them in this bed. I'm going to put 2 in there and 1 in this container. I've got some stakes for support. I've got some plant food that I'm going to put in there and going to mulch the top. And last but not least, stinky water. Just water mixed with fish emulsion. So the container that I'm going to be planting the hibiscus in is actually like a pro mix potting mix. You definitely don't want to skimp out on the soil quality that's going in your containers. The containers have a tendency to leach out nutrients a lot quicker. And then if you don't have the right soil, it can get compacted. All kind of crazy things can happen. So definitely your container plants, you want to invest in a good quality potting mix. So I'm going to drop a handful of starter mix. This one's actually really good. It's high in nitrogen, and it'll help when the plant needs to root itself. So just drop some in there and mix it in, and then I'm going to dig a hole and drop the plant in. Okay, so I'm going to use this one in the container and pinch your fingers around the top like that and squeeze the bottom. That way you don't disturb it. It's got some pretty good roots on that. Now it's pretty simple. Just drop the plant in and bury the soil around it. Press it in super firm. Time to hit it with the stinky water. You want to get it nice and settled in. So the stinky water or the fish emulsion water will also help to alleviate some of the transplant shock that your plant may experience when moving it from one container to the next. Alright, and then I mulch the top, and try not to let any of your mulch sit too close to the stem. That way it doesn't rot, but the mulch will help with weed suppression and keep the plant at a good temperature, and also help with moisture. So I'm planting 2 in the bed, 1 in a container, partially as an experiment, and it'll allow me to move it around. But I do want to try and see how big plants can get in the container. So for all my container gardener friends, we'll have something to compare it to. So I'll be right back. Okay, so they're both staked in and side dressed with fertilizer. We're going to add some mulch and stinky water. Alright, there they go. And it's going to rain the next couple nights, so those plants are going to suck up all that oxygen and nitrogen from the rainwater.